Alrighty, guys. Welcome on, welcome in. American Airlines, I'm not really looking at. Um, I thought that Trump news was gonna do something to it. It didn't. What else? Am I still holding this? Are you still holding SPY? No. I actually lost $8,500 on that short. Let's see, Airbus. Why am I saying Airbus? Thinking of planes. Airbus. What's going on, everyone? What's going on, Baines? What's going on, Jeff Harrison? What's going on, Josh? Yeedman, Pete. What's going on, guys? Let me go ahead and get the stream set up here today, and then I'll be ready to go. Today is the 7th. Today is number 89 on the account challenge. Today was a tiny, tiny red day. Could have been a much, much worse day, and I actually got myself out of it, which I'm proud of. YGYI. And then, man, that's too bad. I can't chase that. I just can't do it. What's another one? Apple will do. Oh, why not? Let's just do that. And then go to this thing. Yikes, man. Look at NYMT fly right now. I just took a small little 2,000 share position. I'm not worried about it. It has that bottom bounce type look. I'm in really, really small, so it's not like it's a big deal. Gotta set this up. Okay, there's that. Post that here. Change my clip here. Documents. Where is it? Where is it? You guys can hear me getting filled. I'm just doing a little NYMT trading here quick. Nothing too crazy. I'm not going to take any real size. I'm just kind of testing the waters is all. Probably take a little red trade on it, but want to see what kind of happens with it. But yeah, so
You see that building behind me? I can't really
no, I
get close
don't
because
see
security.
that building behind you. Okay. Let's see here, guys. So let me post this live here. Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. I am live. Going over today's trading day. Small red day. One second, guys, on Instagram Live here. Just got a post. What's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check. Check 1 2, mic check on on YouTube. Alright, go live on this thing here. Okay. Alright, we're back on Instagram Live here. What's going on? Okay, cool. You guys hear me? The real Dr. Miami, what's going on, man? Eduardo, DeVille, what's going on? Or DeVillo, what's going on? Awesome, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're still trading. I hope that everything's going well with you. I remember we went on the same Ultimate Europe trip, and I just keep going back to imagine if we went. It was almost a year ago. Imagine if we went a year ago, man. How different that would be, and how lucky that we were to be able to go when we did, because we missed this whole coronavirus outbreak by about a year. So super blessed that we were able to go then. But yeah, so what's going on, guys? The real Dr. Miami, what's going on? Good to have you guys in. Nate Thomas, what's going on? Good to have everybody in. I want to go over today's trading day pretty quickly. I don't want to be on here too long. If you're new, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos. Please share me on social media. My Stocks to Go is Twitter, at Stocks to Go is Twitter. Instagram, ScanTheMan363. Instagram, ScanTheMan363. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos, and let's go ahead and get started today. So as you guys can see, we made $6,700 on USO oil, USO ticker symbol. That was one of my bigger trades of the day. PHUN $4,700 on PRTY, lost 1,000. My SPY short overnight was unfortunately my loser. That really set me off on the wrong foot to start the day. I couldn't believe that the market had gapped up like it did, and I was truly shocked and taken off guard. I would take that trade 10 times out of 10 times every single time. But it just didn't play out, and my thesis paid off today. It definitely, the market definitely sold off into the close. We moved down about, in total from highs to lows, we moved about 13 points. So we still have the volatility out there. We still have, the liquidity and the movement up and down in the markets. So still fun to watch, still cool to see. And, that's just been the way it has been going as of late. First red day in a little bit. I'm actually only down like just under 1,000 or just over 1,000, like $1,010. I don't know why it says 2,500. I usually close my account out anything above 150 profits. Then anything above 150 in profits I pull out. Anything below that I just play with until I get it back above. The 150. So, anywho, awesome to see that on red days, I'm able to maintain my red days, and on green days I usually blow it out of the water. But at the end of the day, guys, to be honest, I was down probably about 13,000 on the day. I haven't been in that position in a long time in this account challenge. And I kind of brought a refresher back in my brain of how to react when you're down money, how to react when you're not trading well, and how to react when you're, red on the day. And when you're red on the day, you trade a lot differently. Your emotions are a lot higher than when you're green on the day, When you're building on a green cushion all day, it's different than when you're trying to kind of get rid of all your losses and kind of climb back to red to green type move. You know what I mean? And that's just the name of the game. You're gonna have different emotions and different psychological capabilities throughout your challenge or throughout your trading career. But it's not how your green days are going. It's how you react on red days and how you are able to how are you able to dig yourself out of red days. How you're able to be able to come back out of red days and potentially go red to green. And I actually did go red to green on a short that I made on TAL. I was actually up like 3 or 4 thousand on the day, but it was very quickly, and I didn't pull the trigger fast enough, as well as I was kind of having issues with Tinkerswim, because it just wasn't covering my position. I wasn't able to cover my short. It just sometimes doesn't work when I'm covering on the ask when it comes to Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim is all right. It seems to be getting worse and worse ever since they got bought out by Charles Schwab. But I'm doing the best that I can. It's definitely a lot better than Ustock. And but I want you guys to know that if you're having a red day, it's those days are how you build your character and how you build your mindset and how you learn more about yourself than you ever have before. So it's actually extremely important to learn more, I think, on red days than on green days because of the fact that you're trading so much differently. So I want you guys to know that. Just make sure you put in the time to understand your losses on red days and how you got yourself into that position, because it's important to learn how you think and how you're emotionally um, able to handle those type of days. That's kind of what makes you a trader. But let's go over today's trading day, and then we'll go from there. Um, as you guys can see, NYMT is kind of perking back up here. Um, it's kind of I'm just kind of watching it on NYMT. You guys can see that I have a small position, nothing crazy, with a 170 average. I'm just kind of letting it pan out. I usually don't come on stream and live in front of you guys trading, but this one is a REIT and it seems to be some good news. It's drawing some volume towards it, um, and there's bidders in there as well. So I'm kind of just watching it, seeing how it reacts to certain levels. It can get real nutty if it wants to. These REITs are definitely you know high risk, high reward type plays, without any question. Looks like a big ask there at 178. Interesting, this thing keeps grinding through the highs. I know that there's some walls here, but again, these REITs are. Um, what's going on with YGYI? It's still making that. There could be another AKER tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just watching it, seeing if there's any volume towards it at all. Honestly, I'm not stressing about it. The size that I have, my risk reward is there. I just want to see if we're going to get a push up right there. It doesn't look like we will yet. But look at MFA eat that ask there on the 132 level. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over today's trading day. Let's go and show trades here. Okay, so USO was a trade that I made today. I really like the way that it sold off. I was buying down here on these dips perfectly, risking off this 490 level. Started buying in here and then adding down here, risking this 490 level. I really like the way it sold off, man. It had taken a huge panic sell. I was considering holding it overnight, but I don't want to take that big a size on anything overnight. But that looks like a great little ad there for potential swing. for how bad this thing has been crushed. But again, any kind of news can come out with the oil. I'm seeing some news that the MLB season could start as early as May, but I just we can't rush it, man. We just can't rush it. But as much as I want to see the major league start back up, I'm worried about that, and then we have a whole outbreak again. But as you guys can see, that was my trade, a 493 average, and then I was out 506 average on that for about a what is it a $6,700 gainer on that one. And then what is another trade that I made? So my SPY short, it didn't work out, and that's okay. I knew exactly my risk reward. I knew exactly what I was doing. I had shorted it, as you guys can see where I shorted it. I shorted it into the close at 266.36 average, 266.35 average. I really liked that setup. Market was up so high, so quick. We were up 7%, and we made a move after hours as well to retest those highs. I got short those highs, and I actually felt so good about it. I really did. And I woke up, and we literally were gapping up, and I was just like, what in the hell? I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I actually covered it really well. I waited for a panic, so you can see I covered it into the panic here. I could have covered it up here, and that would have been like an $11,000-$12,000 loser. But I was trying to what's NYMT doing here? I was actually basically trying to, as you guys can see, I was trying to basically wait for a panic, and I got my panic exactly how I wanted to. Let's show the trades here. So I got my panic, and I covered into the panic, and I'm actually really happy about my covers into the panic there, because it could have been a lot worse. I could have poorly managed this trade, and I could have poorly executed it, but I saw what the market had done the day before, and I knew that this had a shot at panicking out of the open. I thought there's no way, and I actually sold, believe it or not, today, guys. I sold my longer term position on Boeing, and I sold sold my longer term position on Royal Caribbean as well. Royal Caribbean I sold at 37.01. Boeing I sold at 156.50 to clear up some cash, to get kind of a reset, a restart on my longer term. I still have plenty of positions open in my longer term, but those two positions were one of my bigger positions. And, I think that people are jumping too quick on the conclusion of, just because the virus numbers are going down or starting to hit that, that topping effect. I think that we're a long ways out of the woods. We could have a re-outbreak, and another thing that I'm thinking about is a lot of people they're thinking too much about the numbers starting to level off, and not enough about how this is going to economically affect things when it comes to actual companies and their financial situations. What's going on, Tony? Good to have you in. So, I got out of that. I considered getting out of my SPY longer term position to average down, but I'm not going to do that just because, of just I don't want to mess with myself too much mentally, and I have an average on the SPY of like 223, so I really nailed it on my SPY average, and I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't want to mess too much mentally with that, trying to re-average down. And reality is I could have sold it today and even averaged down lowered into the close, but I want to keep those shares because that could potentially be the lowest I ever see the SPY in my life. So I want to keep those shares, and also, with the dividends that could be paying out, I'm holding my SPY calls, or not my calls, but my SPY long term position. It's about an average 223, 224, and then I'm kind of building a game plan for the next 6 months to a year on how I'm going to allocate my portfolio in the ways that I want to. But anyways, not gonna talk too much about long term, but I'm happy about my spot, even though I lost $8,500. I thought this was a great red day for me. I actually felt really, really comfortable about this red day, and I had no regrets. I actually thought this was a textbook trade for me, And you have to learn how to take positives out of red trades. I executed my plan to a T. You know what I mean? And I have no problem admitting that I took a loss on the SPY short. I would take that trade 1,000 times over. But I'm happy about you know that trade that I made, and I know it sounds weird because I took a loser on it, but it's just the way the market goes. What was the other one? Sorry about my yawning. Let's see. What was the other one? Pull it up here. Um, let's see. What else? What else did I? Let's see. What else did I want to pull up here? I have it. Let's pull it up here. This NYMT is starting to really print here. I'm all out with a $500 winner on NYMT, so I'm slowly, who knows? Maybe I'll go red to green. I'm only like $400, $500 away from going red to green. You guys just saw that trade live. Um, let's see, what is my count at now? Yeah, I'm $430 away from going red to green. Maybe I'll do it. Who knows? But I'm happy. Man, there goes NYMT 185. Jeez, 188. I'm happy with my 190. All right, that could have potentially taken me over. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that thing go. 194. So you guys saw that trade live. That's probably the first trade I've ever done live for you guys. So hopefully you watched something there. You guys can see. Was buying in here these dips and looking. Honestly, my scale outs was. I was thinking above like 181 was my scale out level, but I got 182, 183, and 184s on those sells. But man, I could have had 190s. I did not see that push coming right there. Who knows? This could go big. I don't know. Maybe this gap's 100%. It's a REIT, so anything can happen. These REITs are definitely very, very high risk, high reward. But anyways, so you guys just saw a $500 trade there. Nothing too big, but let's see. You already saw my USO trade, YGYI, $400 loser, Redfin, $300 winner. What else was there? Fun was a $4,700 winner. I like that news. KLXE and GCI were $2,000 losers. So let's pull that up. GCI. So yeah, that man. Well, it's back up now, but just one of those things that I was looking for a bottom bouncer and I didn't get it. Luckily, I cut my losses way up there. And then KLXE, I scaled out right there for a $2,000 loser. I thought we were going to get a BORR type move. I'm looking for bottom bouncers in tomorrow. Trump just said U.S. may be getting to the top of the virus curve. What else? What other trade did I make? PHUN. So PHUN, guys, let's see if I can pull this up here. I saw this news and I immediately was going long. 11,000 shares with about a 68 average. I sold it all out at 85.7 average. And then try to go back long. I was buying this dip and I actually sold it in the close. I was considering holding all night. Sorry about that. I was considering holding all night, but I didn't want to take that risk. I do like that news on that. And what else? Is the SPY not coming down? Yeah, SPY is coming down. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully you guys are learning a lot. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos. Chase, it's Thinkorswim, but I actually recommend Webbull or Charles Schwab, honestly. Alright, guys. That's everything today. I'm going to go get a quick workout in and just maybe go on a walk, enjoy the sunshine. I got to get out. Hopefully you guys are learning a lot. Hopefully you guys are sharing. Oh, yeah, the scanners, good call. If you guys are interested in checking out our scanners here, yo. So check out the scanners here. So this is one of our scans here at normactotrading.com. YGYI was caught at 102, and then went all the way to 288 on a normactol float parabolic volume spike scan. This is the scanner here at normactotrading.com. It's in the links in the description below if you're interested in it. 67 cent alert here, 6797 alert on ITP. Went all the way to $1.20. Tomorrow I'm going to be looking for those lower float stocks out of the gates, as there was a lot of them that kind of ripped and ran out of the gates. DPW 112 dip buy. Okay, ran all the way to 195. 74% alert on our normactol low flow dip buy scan. We had quite a few good alerts today on our scanner. And we had a PHUN 61 cent. Wow, 61 cent alert on our normactol low float parabolic volume spike scan. This scan is always quick with the news. It's what I use for news instead of a news service. Oh my gosh, sorry about the yawning, guys. 54.1% alert on that. And that's about it. So if you guys are interested in checking out that scanner, links are in the description below. It says scanner software. I use code CAMP15. That's if you want the discount. Scanner settings I use is how you plug into the scanner software. You need both of those in order to run my software. The all-in-one scanner is available for you guys if you're interested in purchasing it. I usually take about 60-80% of the trades that I take come from the scanner. What percentage of the alerts that are good trades from the scanner? So that really varies on the market. But in the end, it just gives off good ideas, and you're the one that has to react from them. So, you really have to try and be able to react off them. It's not saying buy or sell anywhere. It's based upon your decision making, whether you want to take the alert or not, or whether you like the ticker or not. But it comes up with ideas that people usually can't alert fast enough. Doesn't matter how many chat rooms you're in. The scanner is definitely a must in my books if you know how to take proper trades from it. So, but you'll get the hang of it over a period of time, but it does cost money. So, all right, guys, I got to head out. I've been on this way too long. Hope you guys are learning. Share me on social media, @StocksToGo, social media is my Twitter. Say he's doing a free account challenge, 1K to about $542,000 on this account challenge so far in 89 days. And then also my Instagram is CanTheMan363, Instagram CanTheMan363. Share me on your Instagram story. I would really love that. So hopefully we can motivate more and more people. Hope you guys are learning a lot. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos. See you guys tomorrow. Cheers, team, and go Hawks.